ಇಕ್ಕೇ ಸಾಕಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ ಯಾರ್ದಿದು ಚೆಕ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಚೆಕ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ 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 ಓಕೆನಾ ಅಣ್ಣ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಣ್ಣ ಅಣ್ಣ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಯಾರು ಅಡ್ಡ ಬರಬೇಡಿ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತಣ್ಣ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತಣ್ಣ ನೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮೊದಲೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರ ಮೊದಲೇ ಚೆಕ್ ಕೂತು ಇವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಟ ಬರ್ತಾರ ನೋಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ ಮುಂದೆ
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. A warm welcome to the print, electronic and digital media persons who have come to cover the press meet. Now we have with us Shri Ashwini Vaishnavji, Honorable Minister of Railways, Information Broadcasting and Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. I welcome you, sir. We have with us Shri B.Y. Vijayendra, Member of Legislative Assembly, Shikaripur Constituency and State President, BJP Karnataka. We welcome you, sir. We have with us Shri R. Ashok, Leader of Opposition in the Legislative Assembly. We have with us Shri Cheluvadi Narayan Swamy, Leader of Opposition in the Legislative Council. We have Shri P.C. Mohanji, Member of Parliament representing Bangalore Central. We have Dr. C.N. Manjunath, Member of Parliament representing Bangalore Rural. And we also have ex-MP from Kolar, Shri Muniswamiji. Now I request the Honorable Minister Ashwini Vaishnavji to address the press.
Thank you. Namaskara. Hegidira. Thank you very much, friends, for coming on such a short notice. I would like to share with you some of the highlights of the budget as well as some developments which are happening in the electronics, IT, semiconductor, electronics component, this sector, and some developments on railways. I'll begin with the major message of the budget this year. This year's budget has been designed, has been presented, has been made as a roadmap for 2047. This is the roadmap for 2047 when we have made a clear aim to be a developed nation, to be Viksit Bharat by 2047. This roadmap has three major pillars. Number one pillar is manufacturing, innovation, preparing our entire economy for a modern world. Number two pillar is inclusive growth, making sure that every section of the society is getting the benefits of the growth. The number three pillar is the duties that we have to do to make sure that everybody else's rights are met. So very comprehensively, in a very comprehensive manner, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and our Honorable Finance Minister Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman ji they have very clearly laid out a roadmap for 2047. The first part, which is manufacturing and innovation, this will lay a very strong foundation for continuous growth of our country, of our economy. We all know that Make in India has created a very important ecosystem for manufacturing in our country. Now, in this budget, Honorable Finance Minister has announced major way forward for semiconductor manufacturing. She has announced that the next round of semiconductor mission, Semicon 2.0, will be very soon formulated and approved by the cabinet. Biopharma, a very important sector of our economy where our talented young people can really contribute to the global solutions. So biopharma will be a major thrust area. High-tech tool rooms. We all know that whether it is aviation sector or space sector or industrial sector, having precision manufacturing is very important. That is why high-tech tool rooms will create that ecosystem for precision manufacturing that has been announced in the budget. And here in Bangalore, we know the importance of central tool room, which was started way back, and that created an ecosystem for manufacturing aeronautical components, and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, everybody got benefited because of this. Then scheme for container manufacturing. As we become a very export intensive economy, we must have our own shipping line, we must have our own ship building, and we must have our own containers also. That's why the scheme for container manufacturing was announced. A very major thrust is being given on textiles. So an integrated program for textiles has been announced. Mega textile parks will be part of it. A lot of research development going up the value chain will be part of it. And as you know, the next one is electronics component manufacturing scheme. As you know, we have achieved significant progress. Last decade, our electronics manufacturing has grown 6 times. Electronics exports have grown 8 times. And today we have become among the top 3 manufacturers of electronics in the world. So now we are going deeper by manufacturing electronic components. 46 units have already been approved, and Karnataka has got about 10,000 crore rupees investment in electronics component manufacturing. In this budget, Honorable Finance Minister has increased the outlay for electronics manufacturing, electronics component manufacturing from 22,000 crore to 40,000 crore rupees. Next one is construction and infra equipment. So many of these machines that we have seen, construction equipment, we are doing so much construction in our country. So we should also start manufacturing our own components and construction equipments which use those components in our country. So electronic component, mechanical components, hydraulic components, all combined, and the final machine, that will be the focus of construction and infra equipment. The next thing on manufacturing is revival of 200 legacy industrial clusters. We know we have so many industrial clusters in our country which have been major manufacturing centers for last many decades. In the current scenario where the world is very, very competitive, in that scenario, how to reduce the cost, how to have common effluent treatment plants, how to have common grid infrastructure, how to have common water supply infrastructure, common labor housing, common road infra, all those things in the legacy industrial clusters, that's a very, very important thing so that our industries can become competitive. So this is again part of the manufacturing pillar of the 3 pillars that I mentioned. Sports goods. Sports goods is a category which is very popular across the world. If we can have a good sports good manufacturing ecosystem, that can generate a lot of employment. So just like electronics manufacturing and defense manufacturing and aeronautical manufacturing, now sports manufacturing will also be a major thrust area. The next one on manufacturing is dedicated chemical parks. Chemical, again, a very large foundational sector which feeds into many sectors. So that also is part of the manufacturing ecosystem. And the most important one is rare earth permanent magnets. We have seen that rare earth permanent magnets have become a geopolitical industry, geostrategic tool. So it's very important that we develop our permanent magnet manufacturing capability. So the first pillar I explained in detail: semiconductor, biopharma, tool room, container, textiles, electronics, construction equipment, legacy industrial clusters, sports, chemicals, and rare earths. The second tool is about reforms, and lots of reforms have been announced in this budget. As you are aware, we in Bangalore would be very interested about the reforms for the IT industry. Major demand of the IT industry has been to simplify the tax structure for IT industry. Our IT industry serves the entire world. And in this service, it's very important to have a clearly defined transfer pricing mechanism where there is a clearly defined safe harbor, very fixed safe harbor margin, and advanced pricing agreements, APAs, what we call. All these things have been, we interacted with the IT industry very closely, collected all their demands, then went to the finance ministry, and finance ministry agreed on those demands. And after the budget, I have spoken to all the IT industry leaders. Before that also, IT industry leaders expressed their satisfaction at the reforms that have been announced in the budget regarding the tax treatment of transfer pricing, APA, safe harbor, having a common classification of the IT services. So as you are aware, because of the thrust that we are giving on IT services, large number of global capability centers are coming to India. At the last count, more than 2,000 global capability GCCs, as we call them, have already come to India. These are much more than the IT services. They basically manage remotely complete operations of a company. So for example, if it is a shipping line, managing the maintenance, managing the insurance, managing the movement, managing the bunkering, everything is done out of India now in the GCCs. This is a huge new opportunity for employment. GCC employment is already, it's rapidly growing. Already it has crossed 15 lakh employment, GCC, and the connected employment is even more. This I'm talking directly in the GCCs. So with these tax reforms, we'll see many more GCCs coming to India. Simultaneously, in this budget, major reform has been announced for the data centers. And the reason for that is, in the world of AI, Indian IT industry is moving from the old model to new model of AI-based services. In AI-based services, and we have had extensive discussions with the IT industry over last 1.5 years, where the IT industry has gone in depth on the change which is happening in our world today. AI is a major, it's the 5th industrial revolution, as people call it. And this is causing a major change in the entire software industry. So the IT industry, software industry, technology industry is also pivoting to a new role. That new role is, how do we provide AI-based services to the world? And for that, as you know, in the 5-layer architecture of AI, data center provides the major infrastructure for all AI-based services. If we have data centers, then we can provide AI services to the world. So that's why it's very important to have rapid growth of data centers in our country. So that's why there was a simplification, major simplification announced. I believe I got some questions from the IT industry after the budget. We have clarified very clearly from the Finance Ministry that both the domestic and foreign investors will be treated at par. Both the domestic and the foreign investors will be treated at par as far as the tax benefits on the data centers are concerned. Similarly, there are many simplifications regarding seafoods, regarding leather products, regarding textiles, regarding garments like microwave ovens, aircraft manufacturing, aircraft parts, MRO, many simplifications have been done. In customs reforms have been announced. And in the last 1 year, almost 350 reforms have been taken up, and many more reforms will happen in the coming times. So manufacturing, reforms and inclusive growth. As you have seen in the last decade, our Prime Minister's policies for financial inclusion, 56 crore new Jan Dhan accounts opened, on making sure that the people at the bottom of the pyramid, they get the benefits of better housing, better cooking methods, better water supply, better sanitation. Everything has resulted in 25 crore people coming out of poverty. And this is a very big achievement for the country, because for decades and decades, the Congress governments were just declaring Garibi Hatao. But first time there is a major change in the country where our government, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's government, NDA government, has been able to bring that substantial change in the lives of the people, and that thrust will continue to be there. So our government, in this budget, our Prime Minister has given priority to people over populism. Prime Minister has given priority to people over populism. Prime Minister has given priority to reforms over short-term fixes. Prime Minister has laid the roadmap for 2047. Our Finance Minister has very clearly and in very concise and a very elaborate way, very articulated and rolled out the roadmap for 2047 in this budget. I'll give a little bit of more description about electronics, IT and railways, then I'll take the questions. Or if you want, we can have two parts, where first part we take the questions on budget and then we go to electronics, IT, railways. What would you prefer? Continue this? Okay. So first I'll talk about electronics and IT. Very happy to share with you that the electronics component scheme, Karnataka has come out as a major beneficiary of that, and electronics manufacturing also, a lot of units have come up in Karnataka, throughout the country, of course, in almost practically every part, but the good traction which has happened, some of the factories, one factory for electronics manufacturing, I won't take the name of the company, close to Bengaluru, will be having about 40,000 employees in one single location. 40,000 employees in one single location. Same way, electronics component, PCB manufacturing, capacitor manufacturing, then many more components manufacturing as units have been approved by the central government for setting up component manufacturing units in Karnataka. About 10,000 crore rupees investment is coming only in components manufacturing. Overall, electronics manufacturing is becoming a major industry. After this press conference, I'll be going to a very precision electronics manufacturing plant, which we will inaugurate today. And the semiconductor mission, version 1.0, Semicon 1.0, that also has given huge impetus to semiconductor design ecosystem, semiconductor startup ecosystem in Karnataka. Today morning I unveiled the first 2 nanometer chip from Qualcomm. Of course, I've been pushing the industry to design 2 nanometer chips, the most advanced chips in India. Earlier, ARM decided to do it, then AMD has done it, and today Qualcomm also did it. This is a big achievement for our country because as we go forward, our entire manufacturing, design, equipment, chemical, gas, and talent, and design startups, that entire ecosystem is simultaneously developing, and Karnataka has a big role in that. Karnataka has a major role in that, especially Bangalore and Mysuru have very important role in the semiconductor industry. IT industry, I explained that last 1.5 years we have been having very major discussions with the IT industry on what is the way by which we should have this, take the benefit of the AI based revolution which is coming and protect our industry from the potential impact of the AI revolution. And the industry has very meticulously worked. They have worked with the government. So it's a agreement, it's a common synchronization between academia, industry and government. Academia, industry and government. These three, what some people call it trifecta, these three players have to work together in synchronization. Academia has to develop the new courses which will be important for the AI world. Industry has to understand what are the correct ways of going forward so that the benefits of AI can be taken for developing the industry. And government has to support both the academia and the industry in developing this new form of the IT industry. So, the entire industry has worked together to develop course curriculum. Many colleges have changed their B.Tech programs and M.Tech programs. Almost more than 200 colleges have changed their B.Tech and M.Tech programs to take care of the new AI world. And now the industry is working towards a common course curriculum, just like we did in telecom and semiconductor, where the common course curriculum was then given to AICT, and AICT puts it as a complete general change in the entire B.Tech course curriculum across the country. I covered practically all the points. Of course, we'll take more questions. Now I'll come finally to the railway projects. As you are aware, in the budget, a large budget, a record budget has been made for development of railway projects in Karnataka. I'll share the details of railway budget. This year, the budget for railway projects in Karnataka is a record 7,748 crore. 7,748 crore. If you recall, this is 9 times the budget during the Congress government at center. 9 times. During that period, budget used to be 800 crore only. 800 crore only. Now it is 7,748 crore. If you look at the numbers, it's like After the comma, whatever was there used to be the budget during Congress period. And the total investment on railways in Karnataka is, total investment is 52,950 crore. 52,950 crore rupees. Massive investment will cover track creation, station redevelopment, safety enhancements, Bangalore Suburban, and many new projects in Karnataka. Total 61 stations are being totally reconstructed under Amrit Bharat station scheme. 9 stations are already completed. In stations, we are investing 2,110 crore rupees. 2,110 crore rupees we are investing. Already 12 pairs of Vande Bharat Express trains are running in Karnataka, and very soon we will start Vande Bharat service to Mangaluru from Bangalore. Very soon I'll come. We were focusing on the electrification of the Hassan Mangalore. You pronounce it Mangalore or Mangaluru? Mangalore to Bangalore. Pardon my if I am making a mistake in pronunciation, please, sorry for that. So Mangalore to Bangalore, we were focusing on the electrification from in that Ghat section, Hassan to Mangalore section. The electrification is completed now. The certifications are going on for electrification. Once a section is electrified, many tests have to be done. So we do a light engine test, then we do a full train test. Many tests are done. So those tests are right now getting conducted. Once those tests are done, then the certificate is given that yes, electrification is safe. So all that safety certification, once that happens, then we will be working on the timetable, and we will be covering the entire coastal part of Karnataka in this service. And we are thinking what is the right way of timetabling, and we'll be taking inputs from the state BJP unit on, sir, from you. We will be taking the inputs from all the honorable MPs and everybody, all the Janapratinidhi. What should be the right approach, what should be the timetable, how should be the timing. And we'll have 2 trains for this section because it's a long section. If we have to cover the entire coastal belt, then there has to be 2 trains. One train which starts from coastal side comes to Bengaluru, and one train which starts from Bengaluru and goes to the coastal section. Unlike many other services where single rake can do both sides. Up to Karwar, even up to, I'll just look at the map and. Yeah, all the way to Karwar. Practically, this entire coastal section will be covered. Comes to Mangalore, and then Hassan, and then coming all the way to Bangalore. So this will be a major coverage for many parts of Karnataka. And as you know, for Hubli Dharwad already that connectivity of Vande Bharat is already there. There are 2 services running, and the Mysuru side is also covered via the train to Coimbatore. Train to Coimbatore and all the way to Ernakulam. So that way, the southern Karnataka, the coastal Karnataka will be covered, and northern Karnataka will be covered, and that area also we are working. Very soon will come with announcement on Kalaburgi area also. Our Vande Bharat manufacturing has significantly picked up. As you are aware, almost 160 services are running in the country at this point of time. So the first and second and the third batches of Vande Bharat manufacturing have been all deployed. Now the 4th batch is under manufacturing. So that way, as those trains come, we'll have more services covering practically every part of Karnataka. This is my promise to you. And as Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's government has always delivered on its promises, this promise will also be delivered. I also want to congratulate Karnataka that in the budget there are two major bullet train projects which will be originating from Bengaluru. One is Bengaluru Chennai and second is Bengaluru Hyderabad. And in future, of course, as you know, in the first phase we took one project, Mumbai Ahmedabad, because this is a very, very complex project, extremely complex when we are designing for movement of trains at 350 kilometers per hour. That speed is very difficult design. Designs have to be done for extreme vibrations, for extreme control, extreme stability. And when a train moves at that speed, around the train a small vacuum gets created. So when a train is moving at 350, the area around it becomes vacuum. So there are very major design features which have to be introduced in the trains. So many such complexities are there. In the first project, we have learned, we have understood what is the design of a bullet train, how our people and industry have got, they have gone up the learning curve, as we say. And because of this, now we can go for second phase. And in the second phase, 7 projects have been approved. And for our Viksit Bharat roadmap, total 7,000 kilometers of bullet trains will be there. Up to now, 4,000 kilometers have been announced, including the first one and the 7 new projects. So in future, there will be many more. So one proposal which has come from the state BJP and many honorable MPs is to connect Pune to Bengaluru, which honorable MPs sitting here have also given, and those who are not sitting here, they have also discussed with me in the past also. And as we keep going forward, I'll share with you the details of that also. What is important is, probably this is a very important development for Karnataka. There are only 2 states where two projects are there out of these 7. Actually 3, right? There are 3 states where 2 projects are there in that sense. UP has Delhi to Varanasi, Varanasi to Patna, and then up to Siliguri. And Maharashtra has Mumbai Ahmedabad, then Mumbai to Pune, and Pune to Hyderabad. And Karnataka, Bangalore Chennai, Bangalore to Hyderabad. So with this, the Bangalore to Chennai journey will be only 73 minutes. Just 73 minutes. It will be like 2 cities will become 1 city. And if we go by the experience of the other countries where the bullet train has made a big difference, first bullet train project in the world was Tokyo to Osaka in Japan. That was the first bullet train, about 500 kilometers. Tokyo, Nagoya, Kobe, Kyoto, Osaka. All these cities became 1 city. They all became 1 city in the sense that you can live in any city and work in any part of it. You can start in the morning to do a meeting in any city, to meet customers, to meet designers, to meet suppliers. You can start or meet relatives. You can start in any time of the day and come back by the evening. So if it is 73 minutes only from Chennai to Bengaluru, imagine have a very which is the famous MTR breakfast in Bengaluru and Chennai is Anand Bhavan. Chennai, Anand Bhavan, you have lunch, Sarvada Bhavan lunch, and then by night you come and have Mysore Pak. So it's really, our Prime Minister is very, his vision is very far-reaching, and this is going to be a big benefit for our Bengaluru as well as Namma Bengaluru as well as our entire state. Also, the Hyderabad-Bengaluru section will be basically about 2 hours journey, 2 hours 1 minute or 2 hours 3 minutes, about 2 hour journey from Hyderabad to Bengaluru. So this will be a big, in a sense, the three, as Finance Minister said, it will be connecting the 3 large economies of South Indian states, 3 large economy of Hyderabad, economy of Bengaluru, and economy of Chennai. These 3 economies, in a sense, this will become the high-speed diamond of South India. High-speed diamond this will become. So this will become the high-speed diamond. A lot of work will go in this. Huge design work will go. A lot of work has already gone in, and a lot of progress has already happened because of the work which has already gone in. But now we have to take it to the next level. And if we look at the capability that our industry has acquired, the capability that railway engineers have acquired, it will be a nice journey. Work will move forward very fast. Second thing I wanted to share was about K-Ride, the Bengaluru Suburban. The Corridor 2 and Corridor 4 have progressed very well. As you are aware, in all my past press conferences, I was sharing with you that this is a very technical work, and this requires technical person to be the managing director of the K-Ride company. I had very transparently discussed with the press and media whenever in all the past visits, and we had requested the state government that for this organization, we must have a technical person to be the managing director of the organization. Finally, on the persuasion of the central government, and especially Mr. Sumanna ji, our MOS Railways, he also pursued very hard. And finally, the state government agreed to that, and we got a railway officer appointed as the managing director of this company. And after that, the work has moved very fast. All the 4 corridors, now we have the designs completed. We have the tender documents prepared. We have got the approvals which are required for designing a complex system like Suburban system. Half of, almost more than half is elevated. So it has to be designed in a proper way, and especially it is along the existing railway line. So when it is along the existing railway line, it must ensure that the design is such that the existing railway line is not disturbed, the operations are not disturbed. And there is an addition to the operation rather than a conflict between the two. So that way that design is done. Now the progress is very fast. I wanted to show you some pictures, and we will share also the progress of Shettihalli station, progress of Maidarahalli station, progress of Yashwantpur station, Chikka Banavara station, Chikka Banavara, correct? Chikka Banavara station, Kasturi Nagar station, Banaswadi station, then Hebbal station, Sevanagar station, then progress of Huskur station, Huskur, Belandur station, Rajanakunti station, Jakur station, then casting yard which has been created for Corridor 2, so that casting can be done in one common place, and then all those precast elements can then be taken to the construction site, and that way construction can be made very fast. As you know, in Mumbai Bullet Train Corridor, we have innovated this concept and created 8 casting factories where the large girders of 1,000 tons, they are casted in one place. Then large cranes are there, which can carry 1,000 ton. 1,000 ton is like 50 trucks, worth 50 trucks. That kind of load in one single girder which is there on the, so that is practically constructing one bridge in 16 hours. That kind of capability we have developed during the bullet train construction. Railway team has done that. So that similar capabilities we are trying to innovate. Now this is more complex because this is inside a city. This is inside a city, so it is very, very complex. But we are trying to bring the latest innovations in construction technology, which railway has developed in the last decade at multiple other projects. So those innovations we are trying to bring into the construction of the Suburban. This is the progress of Corridor 2, where the pillars have already started coming up now. All those pillars, some places the viaduct also is getting constructed, and many places the foundation, pier cap, all those things are getting constructed. Then the Corridor 2, once again the precast and pre-tensioned girders, these are getting constructed, and then we take it to the site. Then this is Benigenahalli. Sir? You say it. Benigenahalli station. Then many places embankment work, many places corridor work. Then LC elimination, Chikka Banavara station, where we are having a very innovative way by which all the level crossings will be eliminated. Very innovative way. It's a new design that we have done. This is, and I have started calling it Bangalore model. So it is a reinforced earth. It's a very interesting, someday I'll do a technical whiteboard session on it. So that way, a lot of progress is happening on the the Suburban station. Then Kolar line, again a very important project, because a very significant development is happening on this line, Yeshwantpur to Kolar. So there the state government had withdrawn their support. So we will be requesting the state government to support it again, because Bangalore development is very important. Bangalore is now becoming almost, we must double the capacity of Bangalore. Then only we can meet the demand which is there for so many trains, which that demand keeps coming from all the honorable MPs and everybody from the state. So we must double, and we must have more and more railway lines for the state. I covered all the points that I had to cover, and now we'll take questions. Questions, what we'll do is, we'll have a very simple protocol. We'll go with the first row, second row, third row, fourth row. That way we'll go, and we'll start from this side, then go this side, then second row this side. That way we will go. First. We keep on requesting the state government for supporting us in land acquisition, because as per the constitution, the subject of land is in the state government's list. So that's why we have to depend upon the state government for land acquisition. There are many projects where we continuously pursue the state government for land acquisition. We believe in cooperative federalism. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji believes in cooperative federalism. So we believe that we should, everybody has to work basically for the people. We are all working for the benefit of the people. So we keep requesting the state government for land acquisition. I don't want to pinpoint any individual projects. If needed, I can supply the details. There are details, but I don't want to get into that blame game. It's important that we all have the common objective of working for the people. and our state's honorable MPs are giving good support in continuously pursuing with the state government for land acquisition. Second. Central government doesn't drop any project. Land acquisition problems are from the state government. So this is, you are talking of Chikbalapur. Can you help me on this? This is Bangalore. Chikbandara. This is Indapur. Anyway, individual projects, I'll be able to give you full details. We'll share with you through others. Very important question. Very thoughtfully, we have to pivot from the model of software development to model of AI-based services. AI-based services, AI is fifth industrial revolution, as many people call it. This is going to be a major change in the entire world. And we in India have to take this as an opportunity and develop a new model of services where AI-based services can be provided to the entire world. I will give two examples. The example I was giving, shipping line. Shipping line operations, if our IT industry provides the AI-based solutions to the shipping lines, then our young people, our engineers, they can get the benefits and opportunities coming out of AI for providing those services. Let's say retail industry somewhere in the world. If we provide the AI-based services to the retail industry from our GCCs in India, then our people will get the opportunities. We are working on a sovereign bouquet of foundational models. Very soon in the AI summit, we'll be launching some of them. Using that and creating an orchestration layer over top of it. Bit technical. Orchestration layer is basically like UPI, a common standard below which you can have multiple models and above which you can have all the services. And those services can then be provided by our IT industry using data centers in India and the foundation models from our industry. So that way a very comprehensive work is being done and industry is taking the lead. We are supporting the industry in pivoting away from this, pivoting towards this new model. But this is something that we have to do it together. The colleges, universities, academia, the industry and the government, all three have to be harmonized. All three have to be synchronized for achieving the transition. I think the total outlay for the state has increased. Yeah, 63,000 crore for this year. Yeah. No. It's not out of that considered because there are many other schemes in which come. For example, railway. Right? Railway, I'm saying 52,000 crore total investment, 7,748 crore. That is not counted in 63,000 crore. That way, one second, that way there will be other things, for example, electronics manufacturing, for example, semiconductor mission, for example, airport connectivity, for example, highway construction, for example, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, for example, Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. All those devolutions, all those transfers are over and above this 63,000 crore rupees. Oh, that is all that is over and above the 63,000 crore rupees. If you calculate the, if you look at the tax system, let's say GST, out of the total kitty of GST, the part which is state governments, which is almost 50% of the total GST, that is with the state government fully. The part which is there with the central government, out of that 41% comes to the state government, right? So out of the total kitty, the majority of the tax comes back to the state which collects it. That is the way our constitution is structured. And all the state finance ministers are part of the GST council who have created this structure. So please don't get miscarried, or don't believe in the misinformation that sometimes people try to spread. So many funds, so much funds are coming in: metro, highway, airport, rural roads, railways, electronics manufacturing, textile manufacturing. So many different sectors, funds are coming to the state. Yeah. And first row. 1 second. First row. Anybody? No. Second row. That's first row. Yeah. You know the answer. You know the response to it.
ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ತೇಜಸ್ವಿ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಅವರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ. ಅವರು ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ನಾಳೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಂತೆ. ನಾಳೆ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಈಗ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಹೈಕನ್ನು ಸ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಅವ್ರು ನಾಳೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಆಫೀಸಿಂದನೇ ನಾನು, ತೇಜಸ್ವಿ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಅವರು, PC ಮೋಹನ್ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್. ಓಕೆ.
When you talk of Tejasvi ji, I also wanted to share that very soon we'll be starting a train, premium train service from Bengaluru to Mumbai also. Tejasvi ji had come for that, and many other requests had come. So Bengaluru Mumbai train service also he was asking. Yes, faster. Yeah. Now the time is more than 24 hours. We'll take it faster. Faster. Right. And many sections are getting doubled. Yes. So very soon we'll have many more services. Okay. This side, anybody? Then second row from that side. Okay. Yeah. Just go by the facts. Just go by the facts. So stay by the facts. From 100 days guarantee, we are now moving to 125 days guarantee. 125 days guarantee is better than 100 days guarantee, first. Second, transparency we are bringing in the entire system. Third, if you look at the budget, the allocation for VB G Ramji scheme is huge, more than 1 lakh crore rupees. So this is something which, please report the facts also. No? I'll be grateful to you if you report the facts. Yeah. That's it. Anybody else? Second row. Yeah. We need a visionary prime minister to be able to do it. We got a visionary prime minister in 2014, and so many things have happened after that. First, commercial production will start from a semiconductor plant very soon. Very soon means within few weeks. Second row, anybody? No. Now third row this side, starting this side. Third row this side, yeah.
What is the timeline for the launch of those Vande Bharat Express, as you mentioned?
Mangalore.
Mangalore and Mumbai.
Mumbai is a premium train, that is not Vande Bharat. Mangaluru is this thing is Vande Bharat. As I explained to you, we have completed the electrification. Now the testing, certification, all that process is going on. As soon as that is completed, we will share with you the details.
But there is no timeline.
Very soon. Very soon, don't worry. So everything is happening so fast. 1 second. We have completed this side. Yeah, third row. Yeah. They requested not to share the names. Otherwise, I would have happily shared. 2 manufacturers have come for AI server manufacturing. Let them finalize and announce the names. They have come with the intent to come to India. Of course, let them announce the names and all. Okay, anybody from this side now? Fourth row. I'll come to second row again after completing. Fourth, fifth, yeah. See, I have explained all the details to you, and those leaders who cannot think beyond 1 year, they will always find the budget to be the way the CM has described it. They will find it a corporation budget. Our Prime Minister looks at Viksit Bharat 2047, and laying that foundation is important. Had the Congress governments laid a similar foundation from 1947 when India became independent from the British, then our country would have been a totally different country. As one friend asked, why didn't semiconductor industry come earlier to our country, right? Semiconductor industry had wanted to come in 1962 itself. But the governments of so many years of the past, they wasted the time, they did not take the right steps. And now when we are trying to take the country to a totally new level, to a Viksit Bharat level, then people who are myopic, they have a very narrow vision, they are able to see only up to the corporation level. Come. Anybody else on this side?
This is the last question, sir. I think we have.
How many funds came to Karnataka? Railway. Total project and the 11 years.
Total for Karnataka, Bangalore I'll calculate and share with you.
Half of the trains come to Bangalore only, sir.
Total investment is 52,000 crore. 52,950 crore investment right now going on into Karnataka. We must make you on the UPSC exam panel. Then nobody will pass the UPSC exam. as I said, people who cannot look beyond their very narrow vision, they will never be able to do justice to Karnataka.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely clearly our Commerce Minister has stated the interests of farmers, fishermen, dairy producers are fully protected as the details come out, and they will be shared. Today also the interim agreement, and Honorable Piyush Goyal ji has taken a press conference. As the details come out, we'll continue to share with you. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you, Ashwini ji, for the press conference. Thank you all. Thank you, print, electronic, and digital media. Thank you, everybody.
Guys, what are you doing? Come backside.